gonna not be the best music list we've done because it's from Rolling Stone.
They're okay.
No, they're not. You'll find out why when we do this list.
All right.
In honor of the album that we're reviewing tonight, I found Rolling Stone's list of the greatest hair metal albums of all time.
Oh, my.
It was a list of 50.
All right.
I didn't do all 50.
Okay.
But I did the top 20 with notables.
Uh-huh.
So, at number 49, a criminally underrated band and a criminally underrated album. This should be way fucking higher. Lean Into It by Mr. Big.
That's a good album.
I never really listened to the whole thing, just the ones that are the singles.
Oh, dude, there's so much good stuff on there. Lucky This Time. Colorado Bulldog's not on that one. That's on Bump Ahead. Lucky This Time's on there. Daddy, Brother, Lover, Little Boy.
That one I know.
There's so much good shit on there. I mean, and it's Billy Sheehan. It's Paul Gilbert. Pat Torpey, the late great Pat Torpey on drums.
All right, whenever I think of Mr. Big, my first thing that happens in my head is that bass slide, and then the beginning of To Be With You.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I can.
Well, yeah, I mean that was their big that was the big single for them.
Yeah.
But there's so much, like if you go into Mr. Big's catalog, there's so much good stuff on there. Especially like the record that was after this, Bump Ahead, it's fucking fantastic. And as a musician, it's like required listening for me.
Yeah.
At number 47, she was in my spank bank for a long time. Lita Ford with Lita.
Oh,
Yep.
my.
Very good one.
Oh, it's a great record.
I never heard the whole record.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
so
the
much
whole,
good
the whole
stuff on
the
there.
whole thing is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is her. I think it's is it her first one after the Runaways?
It might be, yeah. Or I don't
First or second after the
know.
Runaways?
Yeah, because I remember one with a spider on it or something.
Yeah. It's
But this is the one that broke through.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one with Kiss Me Deadly.
Yep,
Yep.
Kiss Me Deadly,
Back
Close
to the
My Eyes
Cave.
Forever, Back to the Cave.
Yeah.
There's so much good stuff on that. Great record.
Yes.
Should be higher. Number 45. This one's for Bill. Pretty Boy Floyd.
Never really listened to him.
Leather Boys with Electric Toys.
Yeah, I never.
Both boys and toys are spelled with a Z.
Yeah.
They're edgy.
Yeah.
That's right. That was before the 90s was doing it to everything.
Yeah. I mean, Pretty Boy Floyd wasn't bad. I liked Ugly Kid Joe better.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think Ugly Kid Joe's, the name was because of Pretty Boy
Yeah,
Floyd. Yeah. But I can't remember anything they did. If I've heard it,
Here's at 44 we have an album that's not necessarily by a hair band, but it's definitely a hair metal album.
All right.
Kiss with Lick It Up.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Once again, some people like
Yeah.
steak and some people like chicken.
We discussed this. I think was my era the unmasked era, and you like the makeup era. I
Yeah.
know we had two different.
Yeah.
So I am a Vinnie Vincent fan. I actually am a Vinnie Vincent fan.
Ugh.
So this is probably one of my favorite Kiss albums.
Terrible, terrible fucking record. Here's a record that it was huge, and the downfall was precipitous thanks to Beavis and Butthead and the Nothing Else Matters video
Yeah.
where Lars the asshole is throwing a fucking dartboard
Yes.
at his face.
Yes.
Winger's self-titled debut.
Fucking awesome album.
Yeah, and
I have that
everybody had a
set.
Winger T-shirt.
I never had a Winger t-shirt.
I knew so.
I did have the album, though.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
too.
then again, you weren't much into hair metal in high school that I remember.
No.
You were in a bit heavier stuff.
Yeah, I was listening to Slayer
Yeah.
and Sacred Reich
But
and shit like that.
I remember a lot of people in high school had the Winger shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Who did Kip Winger play for before?
He was a session cat.
Okay.
He played with everybody. He was with Alice Cooper's band for a
that's
long
what-
time.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kip played with everybody back in the day, and that fucking band is so good.
Yeah.
Reb Beach is a great guitar player. He does a lot of he plays with a lot of the hair metal bands that are still touring.
Yeah, was Madeline on this album?
Madeline, yes.
Yeah, that's a great song.
17.
What a-
Great, a lot of great songs on this. Their drummer, the drummer for Winger, was a guy named Rod Morgenstein. Rod Morgenstein played with one of my favorite progressive bands ever. He played with a band called the Dixie Dregs.
Okay.
And he was a percussion instructor at Berklee College of Music. That tells you the fucking pedigree of that dude.
Yeah.
And Kip Winger's a killer fucking bass player.
Absolutely.
Great band. Great band. Number 40. This is for my buddy Vic Isaac. Stripers to Hell with the Devil.
I did like this. I like listening to Striper.
It's just. I couldn't get into it.
Really good band. Really good band. If you can look past the subject matter,
Yeah, and the
they're
costume-
super talented. Hey, they had their gimmick,
Yep, yep.
And
Yes.
they did an album a little later on that was not religious tinged, and even the religious tinged stuff. They're really fucking super musicians. I can't really hate on Stryper.
I think of all the Christian themed bands, they might be my favorite.
I could see that.
Better than Creed, better than Skillet.
Oh, I don't fucking like Skillet at all. I don't like Skillet at all.
I don't think I've ever heard Skillet.
I must confess that I feel like a fuck off.
Feel like a monster.
Oh, they're fucking terrible. All right, you brought him up earlier when
Yep.
we were talking about Kiss. At number 39, the Vinnie Vincent Invasions, their self-titled record.
Awesome. And I love his guitar.
And
Oh,
we're going to talk about that band a little bit later, just under a different fucking name.
Yep. You can see that one coming.
At number 38, some good Philadelphia boys. Brittany Fox.
Yes.
With
yeah,
their
it's
self-titled
It's a shame
debut.
that they didn't get bigger than they were. They got pigeonholed.
Yeah.
With Girls School.
Yeah. But there's so much good stuff on that album. T for Texas, Save the Week. There's a Long Way to Love.
That was a good one, yes.
There's a lot of good
That's
shit
act-
on that
That's
album.
probably a B-side, I think.
No,
It must-
Long Way to Love was a single.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was a single. T for Texas was the B-side
Ah.
of Long Way to Love. I had the fucking cassette single. I dug Brittany Fox.
Why waste your money on a cassette single? You buy the whole goddamn
Well,
thing.
I did. I bought the
What is
fucking, I bought the whole cassette. Number 36 is another not hair artist, but this is definitely a hair metal album. And it's one of my favorite by him. Alice Cooper with Trash.
Yep.
Yes.
That is my favorite by him, and I don't think he followed up well with Hey Stupid,
No.
but I can remember putting this in my Walkman while I was walking out to Lanes when I was a kid.
Oh my.
Yep.
A good fucking record.
Yeah,
I
the
had
whole
this-
thing back
I
and
had
back
this
and
tape.
forward is great.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I can't.
Because back then you had to listen to the whole goddamn thing. I
Right.
mean, you couldn't skip tracks.
Right. Number 33. These guys got pigeonholed into the hair metal thing because of one song. The song was Love Is on the Way. Saigon Kick with the Lizard.
Yeah, I don't think I listened to them.
Super band. Like on the level of White Lion talented.
Uh-huh.
Since we're, in the hair metal
Yeah,
genre.
yeah.
Because Vito Barata was a fucking great guitar player. White Lion was a great fucking band. But I digress. Number 32. These guys were a lot of fun. Great White with Twice Shy.
Yes.
I don't like Great White.
Yes.
I like Great White.
And the album after that, Hooked, was really good as well.
Yeah, Hooked wasn't a bad record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never a fan of their style of the way they presented the music.
It was like a bluesy.
Well, their biggest hit was a cover of an Ian Hunter song. Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Oh, was that a cover?
Yeah,
I
it's a
just
cover.
I
I
just
didn't know
could
that.
not get into them.
Yeah, that was Ian Hunter.
There was a song on Hook, Desert Moon.
Yes.
Oh, that fucking song. I love that song.
Really, really, they were a very underrated band.
Yeah.
As far as their talent goes, because they got lumped in with the hair metal. We brought them up earlier as a Vinnie Vincent invasion. At number 31, we've got Slaughter with the Stick It To You album.
God, I love that. I love that album and the Fall Out Wildlife.
Yes.
They're both really good.
Yes, they are.
The first time I heard Up All Night, I'm like, this is fucking terrible. This guy's got a really fucking weird voice. The high notes are like kind of annoying. But then it kind of grew on me like a bad rash, and I didn't mind it so much anymore. And now, as I'm getting older, I appreciate Slaughter more
Oh, yeah.
than I did back in the day.
Oh Christ! I had to Stick It To You video, VHS. I mean, well, that was our first concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were there. I remember they opened with AC/DC.
Yeah.
I can still remember they opened Highway to Hell, and I love that band. Very strangely, they just do really great things.
Yeah. I mean,
And it's Vinnie Vincent light.
yeah,
really.
well, it's the Vinnie Vincent invasion with a different fucking guitar player.
yeah.
How bad is it when you get kicked out of your own goddamn
Who
band?
the hell was the guitarist for Dana Strum?
He was the bass player.
He was the bass player.
player.
Blas
Blas-
Elias was the drummer.
with a great kit with
Oh.
those chains.
Yeah. Well, Scott Rockenfeld did that too from Queensryche with the chain cymbal stands. I can't remember the guitar player from Slaughter.
The other
away.
guy.
Yeah, look that up.
It's the other
that up.
guy.
All right. 29 is a album that Bill and I both love. The self-titled debut by Texas's contribution to the hair metal world, Dangerous Toys.
Yeah. If I had guilty pleasures, this is one of them because it is a very immature album.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
Sporting a Woody?
yeah, but I mean the whole thing is just immature all the way through, but it's sung with such a rough edge.
Oh, yeah. Jason McMasters is such a fucking great singer and lyricist. I enjoy Dangerous Toys. I really do.
Tim Kelly,
Tim Kelly. Okay.
and he did pass away.
Okay. Yeah, he was, I mean,
Oh my God, dead a while. 98.
damn.
He had. I think he had some kind of cancer.
Wow. Yeah, he was, I mean, all the guys in Slaughter were like fucking talented as
Yeah.
shit. I can't hate on it. And Dana Strum is the guy that recommended Randy Rhoads
Ozzy.
to audition for Ozzy.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Because Ozzy was auditioning bass players as well at one point, and
Yeah.
Dana auditioned, but
Right.
Bob Daisley ended up getting the gig. Anyway, moving on. Number 27, a band I absolutely fucking love, and a great album, L.A. Guns with Cocked and Loaded.
Yes.
Yeah, I like listening to L.A. Guns, but I don't know them well enough to know all their. I know all the singles.
Yeah,
but
The Ballad of Jane, Electric Gypsy, Rip and Tear.
that one I don't know that I know. But but when they come on, I don't turn it off.
Yeah.
because it's that perfect hair metal L.A. scene.
Yes. And the record after this was really good, too. That's the one that has Kiss My Love Goodbye on it.
That's a good song.
That's a great fucking song. At one point, there was 3 different versions of L.A. Guns touring. Phil Lewis, the singer, was touring as L.A. Guns.
Okay.
Tracy Guns was touring as L.A. Guns. And I think the drummer, there was like 3 different versions of L.A. Guns touring.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Doug, what's going on, buddy?
Saltines, I love it.
Yes, the song. I want to be a goldfish. All right. Number 26. Great album. We played 2 songs from it two songs off of it on New Year's Eve. Poison with Open Up and Say Ah.
Absolutely gold.
That first initial run up to Flesh and Blood was just
Including Flesh and Blood.
yeah, including Cat Drags and all. They were just all that. They were firing on all cylinders wonderfully.
Yeah. Native Tongue is what. Well, Native Tongue was when CC left. Fuck you, Brett. I want to sing more.
Yeah, it was also the changing of the time and
Yeah.
what was going on. But I mean, yeah, that was right in the middle of everything.
Yep.
Open up and say,
Open Up and Say Ah is such a great record. Yeah, we did Fallen Angel and Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Wow.
And I tell you what, one other thing, fucking Jimmy, he's able to pull off Fallen Angel with one guitar.
I was just gonna say. I mean, I just heard that riff from Fallen Angel.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean, coming out of the solo back into that riff. I mean, I back him up because I'll hit chords on the bass to fill it up, but he jumps back in. He's right there. Doug says, how about a Cheez-It? Okay. Cheez-Its are good.
well, if we're choosing now, I'm gonna be
Oh.
put it on the Ritz.
Oh God, fucking Young Frankenstein flashback. All right, moving on. Number 25. I didn't like him in Van Halen. I didn't like him as a solo artist too terribly much. But he did have a great backing band. David Lee Roth with Eat 'Em and Smile.
This is 25.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Here's the thing. I found some trivia.
Skyscraper is so much better.
I found some trivia out about David Lee Roth and Van Halen. Okay, they released a Van Halen rock band, and they used only David Lee Roth era stuff. Why? Because they know.
No.
They know.
Oh, that's
because
not
Sammy
why.
wouldn't license his shit.
No, the reason they did it is because that was the touring company in it. Wolfgang is also in the game, except instead of Anthony.
Oh,
And
fuck yeah.
and you get to buy the 70s gear. Because, Wolfgang was in Van Halen in the 70s.
Oh
Yeah,
my
fuck that.
God.
It sold so poorly, they gave it away for free as when you bought, like, the newest Rock Band 5 or something.
Nah, fuck
I just found that out. I figured I'd bring that up in the next Van Halen
Oh
chat.
boy.
brother. Moving on. Number 22. White Lion's Pride album. It's a good record.
It is good.
I know White Lion is, like, talented in every aspect. I never got into him.
Yeah, I can get that. I mean, Mike Tramp's voice isn't for everybody, but like I'm a huge fan of Vito Barata's guitar playing. That guy is unfucking real. And he played them cool headless Steinbergers too back in the day. He was the only guy doing that, except Geddy Lee. Because Geddy Lee was playing the Steinberger paddle basses for a hot minute. He went from he was playing the P basses at the beginning, and then he went to the Ricks, and then he went to the Steinbergers for like the Show Don't Tell and stuff like that. And then he went back to the fucking P basses, and he's got his signature P basses. And I would like one of those. I would like a Geddy Lee signature precision bass. Much more than the Steve Harris signature.
We'll get one.
That's next. That's next. Actually, I'm actually considering buying a DIY kit.
Oh.
I want to do an Explorer body, like a Gibson Explorer body bass. I want to do an Explorer body bass just to fuck with.
Yeah.
That way I can, you can get the kit for like $200.
Yeah.
And I could drop some, try dropping a good set of pickups in it, see what I could do to beef it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it'll give me something to keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
My dad got himself an airbrush kit, and he's doing like woodworking.
Yeah.
Well, since Pop's retired, he's taking up woodworking, and he set up a room upstairs at the house where it's his craft room. I got to take a picture of the fucking cabin that he's building. It immediately reminded me of the Evil Dead cabin.
Oh God.
In fact, he's doing like plastic car models too. He's like doing car models. I'm looking for a yellow Delta 88 model for him.
You can probably find just an 88 and then just repaint it.
Yeah, I want to find a Delta 88 for him.
Yeah, because I made I got a Chevelle for our wedding, and I painted it teal and white.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and I don't even remember what the original color was.
Nice.
The cat knocked it over and it ruined it.
Fucking.
I
cat.
still got the Monte Carlo model though.
Oh dear God. All right, moving on. Number 21. Dawkins Under Lock and Key.
I'm surprised Back for the Attack wasn't the one they picked.
Under Lock and Key. Well, it's Rolling Stone.
No.
Under Lock and Key sold better, or no? Yeah, Under Lock and Key I think probably sold better because that's the one that has like Dream Warriors and shit
Dream
like that.
Warriors.
I could never get into Dawkins.
I love Dawkins.
Yeah, I don't turn them off, but it's like not something I know about.
Yeah, I dig them. I think they're really good. Now we're into the top 20. How this is this high is beyond me. Number 20, we have Love Hate with Blackout in the Red Room.
What? Who?
That fucking title track was the only thing that anybody would ever know from Love Hate.
I remember them. I just don't.
I don't even remember him.
Yeah.
20.
Number 20. Ahead of Mr. Big.
Someone's on the take.
Ahead of Kiss. Well, no.
I had a Poison and Slaughter.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Number 19. I can't argue this one. Great record. It's in my hair metal pantheon. Warrant's Cherry Pie.
Absolutely.
It's a good one.
Now you scrub that fucking title track.
Mm-hmm.
Scrub the title track.
No, leave it. That's one of the better songs.
No, that's.
Well, it's,
I agree with Janie. It's fucking trash.
It's a
He
it's a
grew
campy
into it.
song. Yeah, you're
It's not. It's
not wrong.
It does not stand up to some of the other shit on the album.
correct.
It doesn't stand up to something like Uncle
I
Tom's
was just
Cabin
gonna say that.
or I Saw Red.
Yes.
Or even Mr. Rainmaker.
Wow.
I fucking love this album. Bed of Roses. There's so much goodness on this album.
I gotta listen to this again.
Yeah.
Love in Stereo again. See?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh out of Luckenbach, Texas. I didn't
See-
expect that
See,
pair.
but it's about the bootay, which he knows how to sing about.
Oh yeah. And Janie Lane was getting more ass than a toilet seat at the
again.
time.
This is. I think the title track even. The album is really good. Even the Ode to Tipper Gore at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ode to Tipper Gore. The first time I heard that, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, this is fucking great.
Well, I don't know where I bought my version, but I accidentally got the censored version.
Oh
Yep. Had all everything, but it was still everything but bleeped out.
yeah.
So I relocated someone else's copy,
Nice.
and well, actually, okay. What happened is this is Cherry Pie, boy, it got stolen off of the whole thing got stolen off of me.
Okay.
All right. Well, first I procured someone else's copy, but I was smart and I just swapped the tapes, not the cases.
Not the sleeves.
Right, because that guy, his case had to accidentally drop a solder on it, so he didn't go listen to podcasts, and by this long he doesn't care anymore. Well, then I knew kind of what my case had a small crack in it. Well, my version got stolen and given to somebody else as a birthday present.
How the fuck?
Whoa, wait. Fucking stealing an experienced cassette and regifting it. That's fucking trashy.
Yeah.
That's some Lee Heighton shit right there.
Yep. And then I was like, oh, this. Now, the only reason I knew the tape was missing is because in photography class, we had to do a pattern. So I laid out all my cassettes and took a picture of all the cassettes.
Uh-huh.
And I was going through them not too long after. I was like, one of them, something's missing here. And I actually had a catalog of everything I owned. I was like, Cherry Pie's gone. And then lo and behold, oh, someone just happened to get it for his birthday with a crack case and all.
Nice. Well, you remember what my fucking cassette collection looked like back then.
Your cassette collection was like in boxes.
They were. I had those,
Everything.
I had them wooden racks.
Yeah, you had a store.
Yeah. no, dude.
Yeah.
And everything was alphabetized.
That's how. Yes.
Everything was alphabetized, and then the bands, like I had like the entire Black Sabbath catalog.
Mm-hmm.
in order of release. Oh yeah,
Boy, I was just that.
I had a fucking system, dude.
Oh, that's how I was with my CDs.
Oh, fuck, man. All right, that was what? That was
Cherry Pie.
Cherry Pie. Number 18. Another great Philadelphia band, Cinderella
There
with
we go.
Night Song.
Absolutely.
Best hair metal band ever.
Nah, I wouldn't say the best.
I would. I would.
Well, you're
You-
entitled to your opinion.
Cinderella can do no wrong.
Cinderella's
They
all
bring
right.
out all the emotion.
Yeah. And Tom Kiefer can blow out his fucking voice and
Yes.
not be able to sing anymore. Number 17. Fucking Miller's favorite hair metal band, Def Leppard,
Yep.
with Pyromania.
Yeah. One of the Anias.
Fucking anal is right.
Not
This is when they still had a two-armed drummer.
Yes. Because it was after this.
It was after this tour that Rick Allen lost his arm.
Yeah, he had the accident.
I tell you what, we said this during the deep dive, or I said this during the deep dive. I will give them all the credit in the world for sticking with Rick Allen after the accident.
Absolutely.
And I'll give him all the credit in the world for adapting and
Yeah.
finding a way to do it.
I heard a great story about Def Leppard today. The lead singer of Kix was talking about him on the radio, and their first exposure. They had just put together the album Cool Kids. No one in the band was happy about it, but the AR people were just pushing him to get it out. And they came in with Pyromania.
Uh-huh.
And they said, "Here's your competition, guys." And he said, "We felt lower than shit because we heard Pyromania and we got to put out this garbage."
Yeah. I mean, well, it's Kicks compared to
but
fucking
no, it's
Def
the Cool
Leppard.
Kids album. They didn't like it to begin with.
Nobody likes Kicks to begin with.
Okay, stop.
No.
Stop.
No.
Good
Blow Your
album.
Fuse was a good album.
No, it wasn't.
Didn't we have to listen to that?
Show Business, yeah. And Show Business was also a great album.
No. There's no such thing as a good Kicks album. Moving on.
Oh, I know who's not number one, I guess.
No, they're not. Number 16. Twisted Sister with Stay Hungry.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
This should be actually higher.
That's
It should.
such a fun album.
I love
Oh my
Twisted
God,
Sister.
yes.
And they're so goddamn good.
I'm Me is on. Oh, my God.
Now, I Am On Me's not on there.
Not this one.
Yeah, this one has the Beast.
No, this
Okay,
has the
that's a
Beast.
Beast.
I Am
Burn in
on
Hell.
I Am On Me is on.
Love is for Suckers?
Yes, that's on
Okay,
Love Is
then
for
I
Some.
know what you're
No. Come Out and Play.
All
Or
right.
no, it might be on Love Is for Suckers. It's
I-
either on Come Out and Play or Love Is for
One of them.
Suckers.
But they said, we're not going to take it.
We're not going
Oh,
to take it.
All the hits.
The
Oh, yeah.
Price, The Beast,
Yes.
SMF. There's
Mr. Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Captain Howdy and Horror-Teria. There's so much good stuff.
This
on
is one of those that front to back is a great album.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Can't argue that. Number 15, another great album. Quiet Riot's Mental Health.
Yep. Very good.
That's a good one.
Their breakthrough in America. It really fucking it really blows my mind that they didn't break before this, because I've heard the Quiet Riot stuff from Japan with Randy Rhoads. Like Quiet Riot couldn't fucking get a deal in America.
Really?
They could not get a deal in America. That's how Randy Rhoads ended up in Ozzy's
Yeah.
band.
But wasn't this the one that like opened the floodgates
Oh yeah.
to like, Quiet Riot got signed and then they basically signed
Everybody got
every
signed.
band in LA.
Yep.
It didn't matter who they were, you're getting signed.
Yep.
Everybody gets a contract.
Except London.
London don't get a contract.
Except London.
No, they did.
Well,
They
yeah,
did.
but they were still the fucking minor league ball club.
Yeah, but I mean they had to become DePriest.
Yeah.
They had to change the name. It was a whole same lineup.
Yeah. But they were still a AAA club. It's a shame because London was a good band. It was a training ground for rock stars.
Yeah.
Still are.
Still fucking going.
Wow.
Number 14. Another great album. Warrant's Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich.
Absolutely.
And I actually enjoy the deeper cuts on the record more than the hits. Stuff like 32 Pennies.
Yes.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I have this cassette as well.
32 Pennies. I'm trying to think of the
Trying to
fucking
think
song.
it's been so long since I know Down Boys is on there.
Down
correct?
Boys is on there.
Don Boys.
Don Boys is on there. Heaven.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
And the
shit
dirt
on there.
and the title track is
Dirty
just-
Rotten
Oh
Food
God,
Rich.
that's an awesome title track.
Yep.
Yes. An Italian car as long as my street. I'm going to wear exotic animals on my feet. Pretty rocks on my fingers, lots of bells on my toes. Good shit. Number 13. Nuno Betancourt and Extreme with Pornography.
Yep.
That's good.
That's a great fucking album. And this is the one that has the one that broke them too. This is the one that has
More than words.
More Than Words.
But get
But-
the funk outs on this.
Get the
Yes,
funk
it is.
out. The title track, Pornography. There's a lot of good shit on this record. Wholehearted's on here.
Yep.
Oh, that's another good song. Forgot about that one.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 12. Most people call their debut album, they'll call the debut album will be the self-titled album. Not White Snake. This is like 3 or 4 deep into the career, and they call it White Snake.
Probably couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, David Coverdale was too busy banging Tawny Katana at the time.
Also, they used every double entendre they possibly could for every title up to that point.
Yeah, Slip of the Tongue.
Slip of the Tongue. That's a great fucking record.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking record. Slide It In. Another great fucking album. But yeah, this is the one that broke them. This is the one that has Still of the Night and Is This Love and all that stuff.
I don't think I ever had the tape, but I know I have the CD of this,
Yeah.
and they redid one of the hits, and it's just they just butchered it,
Yeah.
and I can't think of what one it was. I think it
Here
was,
I Go Again.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
Because they put like synthesizers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy that's in the guitar player that's in all the videos is not the guy that's on the record. The guy that's in all the videos is Adrian Vandenberg. And the guy that's actually on the fucking record is John Sykes, who later formed a band called Blue Murder.
I did hear them.
Great band. Great guitar player. Number 11, speaking of great guitar players, Tesla with the Great Radio Controversy.
That's a good one.
I always felt that Tesla was for hair metal for hipsters. Like that they weren't so popular
Yeah.
that they were everywhere. But if someone knew Tesla, they knew about Tesla.
Yeah. And I mean,
This had Love Song on it, didn't
Yep.
it?
yep.
And another they had a video for another song too, and I can't think of what the hell it was. Fuck.
No, it's not Modern Day Cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on this one.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
I don't know if
Maybe it's
Modern Day
not.
Cowboy's on this. But like, oh shit, that's another band I got to bring up to the guys. I would like to do a Tesla song. I'd like to do Little Susie.
Wow, there's a good one.
I played that in what the fuck band did I play that in? Knuckle Sandwich. I played that in Knuckle Sandwich.
Mm.
And then what Knuckle Sandwich became after that? I don't even remember what the hell we were called.
You're in too many goddamn bands.
I know. Been in a lot. It's like I'm hard to. Yeah. Do you guys? Doug wants to know if you guys know what band David Coverdale sang in before Whitesnake.
Before Whitesnake,
Yes.
Was it?
was it Deep Purple?
I was gonna say.
Ding 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 ding.
I was gonna say. Deep
See,
Purple.
I told
That's
you they
the
were
band I
American.
think of.
No, Coverdale's British.
Told you they were British.
Shut up. Shut up. Number 10. Cinderella's back with Long Cold Winter.
Yes,
Another one.
another great album.
Great. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Long Cold Winter is an awesome album. Cinderella was
They
a very good fucking band.
they are just so. I mean, I'm so glad I got to see them live over a lot of the other bands. There's a few bands that I'm glad I saw live, and they're one of them.
Here's a band I would never see live, especially now. I don't. If I want to hear backing tracks, I'll just throw a fucking CD in. Fuck you, Motley Crue. Oh yeah, it's Motley Crue with "Too Fast for Love."
Oh, I would have picked Dr. Feelgood.
No, I don't know about Too Fast.
That's
for Love.
number 9, by
That's
the
one of
way.
the earlier ones.
Oh,
That's the first one.
Yeah.
"Too Fast for Love" comes in at number 9.
yeesh.
Not a bad record. There's some good shit on this album.
Yeah.
Like On With the Show, Live Wire, Take Me to the Top. There's a lot of good stuff on this. It's just my opinion of the band has soured so fucking much.
Oh, now.
I don't even
yes,
want to
all
listen
this
to
shit
them.
going on, yeah.
I don't even want to fucking listen to them. Number 8. This should not be this fucking high. It should be nowhere near this list. I don't care what Bill's about to say. Fuck you. Fuck. Number 8 is Kicks, Blow My Fuse.
You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is. This is an awesome album.
No, there's a reason it got a 3. Fuck you.
It's a 3 for what?
I rated it.
It doesn't mean shit. It's a great album. Back to front. Wonderful album.
No, fucking terrible with 2 good songs. Trash with 2 good songs.
Wrong.
Right.
It's
8.
a solid 10.
No. It should be about fucking 35 spots down on this list.
Boy.
Fucking terrible. This is further proof, Rolling Stone's fucking stupid. Doug says Cinderella rocks. And his sister Dee Dee got the party with them.
Oh.
Nice. Number 7. I don't know if I would have picked this album, but I love this band. Faster Pussycat self-titled debut.
Yeah.
What's their second one called?
I'm
I'm blanking on it.
I-
Wake Me When It's Over.
Wake Me When It's Over. Yep.
Yes. Wake Me When It's Over had more songs that I liked, but the first one had Bath and Wall.
And it's so greasy.
Yeah.
And Poison Ivy's on there. This,
Was Slip of the Tongue on that one?
I think so.
All right.
But the Faster Pussycat debut is just so greasy and grimy. It's like the production quality is not really good. There's still a bar band
Oh, yeah.
on this one.
Yeah.
You know, good shit. Number 6, highly underrated band that got lumped in with the hair bands that really couldn't play, and these guys could all play their asses off. Rat with Out of the Cellar.
That's a good album.
Yep, it is. I agree.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fucking killer band. Two of the best guitar players of the era in Warren DeMartini and Robin Crosby. Number 5, I wouldn't have picked this one. Skid Row's self-titled debut.
Yeah.
I like Slave to the Grind better.
The Skid Row debut is good.
It's awesome.
Slave to the Grind is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
So much
There's-
faster.
Yeah, but I mean, for hair metal, it's like when you hear Sweet Little Sister, Rattlesnake Shake. Even the ballads are good on
it
that.
sounds
18
like-
in Life.
It sounds like Bon Jovi with a better singer and a
No.
little more attitude.
No. Don't you say the B word in Skid Row's presence.
Fuck Sebastian Bach, too. Fucking bloated asshole.
Well, he's good.
He's an asshole.
He was just on The Masked Singer as the Tiki.
He's an asshole. Fucking supposedly there's been a shit, and I don't doubt it. There's been a shitload of money thrown on the table for Skid Row to get back together.
Yeah.
Snake Sabo and Rachel
Yeah.
Bolan said, "Nope, we'll disband this motherfucker before we ever work with him again."
Speaking of shit like that, there was an announcement today. I didn't know this, but apparently Rage Against the Machine was getting back together and going on tour.
Oh.
They had all these dates set. People bought tickets. And today, it was announced, fuck it, we're not doing it.
Good,
The drummer posted on, he
good,
said, we're done.
good.
Do you know who Tom Morello's favorite guitar player is?
Don't care.
It's Randy Rhoads.
Don't care.
I'm just saying you have more alike than not alike.
No, we are nothing alike.
But you have more alike than you think.
Okay, we're both bald and are fans of Randy Rhoads. That's it.
And he named his firstborn son Rhodes.
Yes, he did.
And I named mine Randy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
See, I mean, it's synergy, man.
Yeah, no. Synergy is the fact that Randy was born on the anniversary of Randy Rhoads' death. March 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Tom Morello.
Wonder when his kid was born.
Who cares? Fucking communist puke.
He's not a communist.
He is a fucking communist. He's a self-admitted communist. Doug says don't get him started. Fucking Doug knows. Number 4. Motley Crue, Shot at the Devil.
Yes. Good album.
Shot.
Oh, shit. No, I'm thinking of Theater of Pain.
Shot
Never
at the
mind.
Devil. No, Theater of Pain.
I like Theater of Pain better than Shot at the Devil.
Just had
What?
the pentagram on the front, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Hang on. Pump the brakes. I'll get back to you in a minute. What?
We discussed this during our long lost deep dive. I liked Shot at the Devil more than this album.
Wait.
This is
Shot.
Shout at the
We are
Devil.
talking about.
No,
Shot
no,
at
I'm
the
sorry.
You
Theater
said,
of
wow,
Pain.
We got some misfire over here.
It happens. But no, Theater of Pain is my favorite, probably
It's
my
a
favorite
shit sandwich with 2 good songs.
Motley Crue album. There's a lot of great on that one. Oh, City Boy Blues.
Terrible.
The whole album is great. Theater of Pain is a great album.
Nah.
Better than this one.
No.
No.
You're outvoted. Doug says, "Oh boy, Bill's gonna get slapped."
Don't encourage him.
I got the cricket bat
Don't
out.
get him
Doug.
started, Doug.
I got the cricket bat out. All right, number 3. We're gonna talk about this one in depth. Bon Jovi, "Slippery When Wet."
How about that, Bill?
Such a good album.
I will refrain from commenting until needed to comment.
All right.
Oh, my God.
All right, number 2. You said Poison should have been higher. Well, here they are. Look what the Cat dragged in.
No shit.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
There's a lot of goodness on this
yes,
record.
there is.
A lot
Yes.
of good shit on this album.
There is. I
I
completely
agree, Doug. Shout at the Devil is awesome. That's Motley Crue's best album.
In your opinions.
Yeah, and it just so happens we're right.
So Rolling Stone is not shit?
Rolling Stone is shit. Because number 1, they have Def Leppard's "Hysteria."
No.
See, Def Leppard shouldn't be on there twice.
Yeah, Def Leppard "Hysteria" at number 1. Undoubtedly a great record.
Yeah.
And it's them at their peak.
Yes.
You can't argue it. But better than Look What the Cat Dragged In? Better than Shout at the Devil? I don't think so.
there's not
No,
a
no,
bad
Doug,
song
you
on
missed
Hysteria.
Striper. You missed Striper, Doug. To Hell with the Devil's on there.